Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are at Leh right now, and as all you can see, we are at the petrol pump. We have refilled the tanks, and today we are also carrying 5 liters of extra fuel with us in the jerrycans. All three of us are very much pumped up and very much excited today. And the reason for the excitement? You might have already guessed it by the title of the video. Today we are going to Khardungla, which is the world's highest motorable road. And this is the entry gate for Leh. And from here, if you go straight, you will reach the main market and the DC office, from where you will get the permits. And from here we will take the right towards Khardungla. The blue board that you see ahead, and this is the gateway to the world's highest motorable road. From here, Khardungla top is near about 40 kilometers, and it will take us near about 2 hours to reach. Today our destination is Nubra Valley, and to reach Nubra Valley we have to cross Khardungla. So if we are taking a permit for Nubra, then there is no need to take a separate permit for Khardungla. This is the first checkpost of the day, and this is not the official or the army checkpost, but it is the checkpost of the local tourist association. Here they only check if your bike is a personal bike or not, and because they have some rules over here, it have to be a personal vehicle, then only you can go ahead. Yes, it can be a rented one, but for that it has to be from Leh with JK10 registration. I guess this is not a government rules and regulation, it is a rule of the local association. So all those permits that we took yesterday, we are carrying copies of those inner lane permits. As we are going to Nubra and then to Pangong, we will require 3 copies of them, as we have to submit all the copies on our way at different army checkposts, and that's mandatory. And as I said, from Leh to Khardungla is about 40 kilometers and it takes me about 2 hours to reach. And Leh is at 11,500 feet, whereas Khardungla is about 18,500 feet. So within this 2 hours of time, we will be ascending near about 7,000 feet, which is a rapid increase in height in a very short time. Sometimes someone might get stuck with this altitude sickness due to the rapid change in height over here. And see the snow-covered mountain range in front, it's beautiful. Here comes the first official checkpost. Here we have to show the permits, and here we have to submit the original copy of the permit. We are done with the official work, and now the stock of petrol that we are carrying since morning has expanded due to the low pressure. With increase in height, the pressure is going down. So to release the pressure inside the container, open the lid and close it again, and it will be fine. At the army checkpost, they stamped our original permit and kept it with them, and then we were good to go. And now going ahead, there are several army checkposts where we have to submit the copies of the permit. So now you might have understood why it's necessary to keep multiple copies of the permit. And in this terrain, in this region, never try to go to a place where it requires a permit, otherwise you will find yourself in a deep maze. So always carry multiple copies of permit is safe. And as you can see, the bad road have started, and even we can feel the heights over here. The air here is getting thinner as we are climbing up, and oxygen level is getting lower and lower with every increase in height. Even we are breathing very heavily and getting dehydrated very easily. So we are stopping very frequently to drink water, because that is the best way to keep ourselves hydrated in these heights. And this bad patch that you see is near about 9 to 10 kilometers before the top, and other than that, before that, the roads are good. And the roads that you see down there, we came all the way up here from there. There is some kind of traffic jam over here, what we can see, and there's always a bottleneck just before the top. This landslide, you see the traffic jam is due to this landslide. And traffic is moving very slow, and even we are stopped by the army for clearing the roads. So the traffic has stopped from both the sides and we are just waiting for the road to be cleared. And we are standing here at this same place for last 1 hour or more, and the top is just around the corner. Traffic has started to move slowly and the roads are clearing up, and even we are waiting. When we get the signal that we can move ahead, we will go ahead. On my left, you can just see the drop over here. It's very steep, and as you can see, there is no place for two vehicles to pass at a time. The people, as you can see, they are moving the boulders so two vehicles can pass easily. And the best part over here, everyone is very helpful and everyone is helping each other out so that everyone reaches their destination safely. So it's the people over here, and they're fantastic and very much helpful. And what we are observing and seeing over here, that all the tourist vehicles that you all see, most of these tourist vehicles have oxygen cylinders installed in the car. So if you're having any kind of breathing trouble due to the heights or due to any other reason, then you can just use those oxygen cylinders. So now it's very easy to go to Khardungla top even if you're having breathing trouble. But not on bikes, on the tourist vehicles. If you are having breathing trouble, otherwise it's fine. You can see the traffic from the down traffic has also stopped due to the landslides. And all this water and muddy patch, what you all see, is not the rain, it's the snow which have melted. And see our army. It's not possible for us to breathe properly in these heights. And these army people are just working just to keep the traffic moving. And that's our army. Eric and Robert was behind me, stuck in the traffic till now, so I just stopped for them to catch up. And while I wait over here, you people just take a look at this view from here. As you can see, that's the Khardungla top, and we have almost reached the top. And I will wait for them over here till they catch up. We dreamt together of reaching the Khardungla top together, so just waiting for them to catch up so that we can reach the ultimate top together. There is the medical camp and they also have the cafe. So any issues or anything you can just, if you're hungry also you can just come here.
Hi, Khardungla.
And right now we are on the top of the world. There is no one above us. This guy was just curious about my registration plate, so was just checking out from where it is. And there you can see the board of the Khardungla top and the crowd over here. It's pretty much crowded over here and we have started our descent already. We stayed on the top for near about 15 to 20 minutes and people say that not to stay here more than 30 minutes because our bodies that are not at all used to such heights, and even we were just stuck around the corner for 3 hours due to the landslide. And here the temperature is definitely is below zero, and now it's June, and as you can see it's snow by my side and there is snow everywhere. And you can imagine the condition over here would be during the winter season. And the sun is up, and even in this time of the day we are feeling pretty much cold. And all you can see is that the snow is melting, and so this patch is like this. On the top you have army medical camps, cafes, as I already showed you. And if you are facing any kind of sickness, or you can just go to that medical camp and army people will definitely help you out with the medication. And most of the tourists which come on the top go back to Lees from there only, but we are going ahead to Hunter. So for Hunter you have to continue forward from the Khardungla top. And even we started to feel the heights over there and we did not encounter such major problems, but we started to feel dizzy, irritated and even lethargic. And so we just stayed there for 15 minutes and then started our descent. Earlier I was lucky enough to see such kind of snow, but this is the first time I'm riding in snow. And this experience, I can't explain you people about this experience because I'm short of words over here. It's fun, it's a different level of experience. You have to be here to feel this and to enjoy this. And in this condition, you should know your limits. If you feel that you need to stop, you can stop for a while and take some rest and then go ahead. But if you're not able to match your group speed, no worries, take your own time. Stop, take some rest and then go ahead. At the most you will be late, but you will be safe. You will be safe. What I'll say, push yourself to reach over here, but don't push yourself too hard just to achieve it. Do it in whatever conditions and at whatever time you feel comfortable. And on my left you can see all these snow chunks, and below these snow chunks the waters are flowing heavily. You can see this over here on my left. And all this water is due to the melting of the snow. On the top of the Khardungla, we were not able to stay there for at least 3-4 hours. But just imagine, our soldiers are staying over there 24/7 entire year and serving our country. Really, they deserve a deepest respect, and there is a deepest respect for our soldiers. And now we are going towards Khardung, and before Khardung we'll reach North Pulu. And till North Pulu, what I guess the road is like this. And you saw how the road was before the Khardungla top, and after the Khardungla top, when you going towards North Pulu, the road is like this. And as I spoke to people over here, they said that this road is for another 10 kilometers or so, and after that again we will get good roads. And see this, just experience and feel this color combination, this brown mountains and the white snow on it. It's really a treat to our eyes, and not everyone is lucky enough to experience and enjoy this terrain and this rawness of the nature. So if you get a chance, you should come here to experience this of your own. Yes, I can show you people over here, but you need to be present over here physically to experience this by yourself. In this kind of road, take your own time and make your own decision. Just see the path which you are comfortable. You can follow the tire marks of the vehicle in front of you also, or you can see a path where you are comfortable, then go over it. Because in this terrain, if you make a single mistake, there is no coming back and no forgiveness. Now as you can see, there is no snow on my side, which means that I'm almost down. I'm almost coming down to the normal heights. Not normal, above normal, but yeah, not around 18,000 feet. But still, at this place I guess it's near about 15 or 16,000 feet. This is the beauty of Ladakh. Few hours back, we were on the top of the world, covered with snow, and now you see, we are in the middle of the desert. So in this terrain, you will find everything. At North Pulu checkpost, they took another copy of our permit, and we have to sign the registration number of the bike and everything. And after that, we stopped at Khardung to have something. We were hungry, we were tired, and again, Maggie came as a savior to us. At that point, when we stopped, we were dead tired. We were feeling dizzy. We were and definitely irritated. And I don't know the reason why we were irritated so much. Everyone was sitting quietly and no one was talking to anyone. We sat there, we had our food, and then again started towards Nubra Valley. And now, as we are back to 10,000 feet again, we are feeling normal and energetic. And on my left, what you can see is the Nubra River. On one hand, it's the mountains, and on the other is the river. This view and can't be described or expressed in words, and I can't describe it how I am feeling right now. But I can say everything is godly, and every turn and every spot is like a wallpaper over here. So you have to be here to experience this. This can't be experienced through a video or any videos. We will be staying at Khardungla, but we have not booked our hotel till now. Once we reach the place, then we will search for homestays or hotels, whatever is available. So we were going towards the dune and we tried to take a shortcut. From here you can go if you have a car, but on bike we got stuck because of the water crossings is too high. We are at the dunes right now, and as you can see, it's 8:15 in the evening, and sun have all gone down only. And this is the place where you will find double humped camels, as you can see. And they say that this is the second place where you found double humped camels, and as they used to use these camels in Silk Route for trade. And don't quote me on that, I just heard all this and giving out the information. And as it is dark, tomorrow morning again we will be coming to this place to check this out. See the river as a sundown. This is nature beauty at its best. And they also have a restaurant over here. So if you want to have something, you can. I'll end this video over here. Until next time, till the next video, be safe and ride safe.